we go into this Thanksgiving week. And this is a time when we really turn within and we find those places of gratitude, and there is something that moves within us. I put forth the message of saying, thank God, as our message for this week. Thank God. Now, how many times do we say, thank God? I don't know about you, but years ago I kind of changed the language that I used to say. And changed it to say, thank God, and sometimes it's, oh, thank God. I'm trying to get there, right? And yet, what we're really doing, we're in a time in our world, and we're in a time right now where we're getting to look at every possible way we've been in the world, every system that the world has had, our definitions of life itself, our definitions of things like service, our definition of things like compassion, our definition of life itself, and our own way of being in gratitude and thankfulness are being redefined. And what is happening in that is that we're taking a look at the insidious way that we took on the beliefs that we had to be in victim consciousness and that we had to sacrifice ourselves for the good of all. And what we are learning is that true compassion and love begins with a sense of gratitude for the God that is present in every moment, in every situation, and it begins with me. If I am in gratitude, if you get that you are in gratitude for yourself and you value who you are as a divine and wondrous being, if you are in the place of saying, thank God for every circumstance and situation because it's helping you know the truth of who you are and live from a greater awareness of that divine essence, then what occurs is that we're able to see beyond the outer circumstances, and our compassion comes from a place of deep understanding within us. Our service comes from a place of that's not about, because it's a neediness out there and we perpetuate something other than wholeness. We perpetuate lack and limitation because of how we choose to see the world. But instead, we create an essence that is full. It is full of the oneness of God, of the experience of that God consciousness, of the awareness of the value of all of life and all that exists in every moment of time. Now, what happens for us along the way is we face situations and circumstances, and they don't necessarily feel in the moment, because of our old historical training, they don't feel like, thank God, experiences. All right? And what we are coming through is a time where we're releasing all those patterns and their beliefs that there can be anything but a thank God experience. See, truly, at our depth and our core, everything that ever happens in our journey is a gift. Everything that happens in our journey is a gift. It is a gift. It is a place where gratitude is fully transforming. Gratitude is fully transforming us into the new awareness of who we really are, of what we're up to in the world. And when we begin to see that and start to live from that essence, from the fullness of who we are, all of those ways that we thought there was lack and limitation, we see it as something different. We see it as an opportunity to awaken. We see it as an opportunity to be the vessel for love, to stay in the truth of our own integrity, integrated wholeness, and to live it forth in such a way that we absolutely uplift and bring forth others into that same experience. See, what I'm experiencing in my own journey is definitely great gratitude for every experience that's ever there, for every moment of time, and for every appearance. And yet, when it appears sometimes, there's that old tendency. We have habitual responses that take us to a place of saying we call something good or bad, or right or wrong, and that's old judgments. And so we're getting out of those habits and beginning to say, if there is really, we speak this all the time. We speak it all the time, that there is only God and there's only good. But do we believe it? Do we act like it when things show up along the way in the journey? Do we really get it at the depth and the core of our being, where it vibrates from our very essence, where it is the words that we put forth in the moment of the happening. Now let me ask you that again. Do you put that forth in the moment of its happening? Everybody breathe. All right, maybe not fully yet, all right? But in the moment of something showing up in your life, I don't care if somebody smashes into your car. I don't care if somebody stole your credit card information. I don't care, there's a million different situations that we face on a daily basis, all right? And in that journey, do we say, what is it we say? Where do we go in the essence of our being? Because when we can go, oh, thank God, right here and right now, in the midst of this, we bring forth a whole new awareness and an opportunity to reveal the higher purpose and intention of that situation. See, I absolutely, not just believe. Belief is something we take on. I know at the core of all that I am that there is nothing but good. There is only good. There is only grace. There is only love. There is only God. There are just different vibratory fields to which give an appearance, an illusion. They create an illusory experience, and it's all about my perception of it. And the minute I get to the truth in my being and go, thank God for this circumstance, thank God for this situation, thank God for the way that it's showing up, because it's revealing to me more of what is mine to embrace and hold and love and recognize as whole and perfect and divine in this moment. We've just been trained to view it differently in the past, and we are retraining ourselves right now. We are retraining ourselves to call forth and know a higher truth.